Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of DoughJo setting. Today we're going to do another how-to. I did a video a couple weeks on how to set a paddle dyno. This one is going to be similar. I'm not sure if this is a paddle, but maybe it is. Maybe it's a little variation of a paddle dyno. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Before we dive in, make sure you like and subscribe. We're pushing out videos very often, so make sure you're staying current on those. Follow me on Instagram, trying to post stuff there pretty often. And if you are really into it, go check out our Patreon. We got some cool stuff over there for my patrons. So yeah, so let's just dive into this thing. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be a variation of the paddle dyno that we did last time. If you recall, that paddle started similar. It started on the right side here, went up to that big pinch where you match both hands on, and then went to another hold on. This is going to be somewhat similar, but instead of matching on the paddle hold, you're going to use that and just go straight to the next hold. And I don't think we're gonna cross over. I actually think we're gonna go under. To me, it's more interesting that way. The start hold is not a huge deal, however good or bad you want it to be, as long as you can generate enough momentum to launch you towards that holds. So I'm gonna use one of these guys, just a really big, nice two-handed jug. Gonna put it at a slight side pull. It's not going to be totally straight down, but a slight side pull to where we can really generate momentum from it, but probably not be able to just static the move. So we are going to head over this way and add a couple holds. So when you are launching left hand to this, the destination hold needs to be something that is good enough to swing on, but probably not good enough to hold your body weight on. So I'm gonna use one of these guys here. Pretty good lip. You can see I'm not getting a whole lot. That's gonna be really hard to hold that momentum with. Now to stop that momentum, we're gonna go here and then fall into another hold. That hold needs to be good so that you can stop your momentum. So we are going to use one of these guys, nice big jug. When you're angling the top hold, you want to make sure that you're not going to go both hands to it, because that is a lot easier to stop momentum. So we're going to put it at a slight side pull orientation. The bottom hold is very important because the bottom hold is better than the top hold. A lot of people are gonna try just to dyno straight to that instead. So for that reason, you can see that the hold is actually one T-nut further and a lot more side pull. The foot holds aren't super important. They're just kind of there just to set you up for a dyno. All right, so that's all it is. Let's try it, and then we'll talk about ways that it doesn't work. It works, just barely, actually. Something that's kind of cool about this one is that it kind of forces you to get off of this hold here. So you jump to it, come down, and then your left hand wants to go down to another hold. Usually what I would do if I'm setting a full boulder here, I'd probably put a screw on the arete here. So where you're gonna jump up to this, catch this, and then bring your hand down to the screw on there. Let's talk about ways that it would not work. Currently, with this setup, I don't think that it doesn't work, honestly. But if this hold here was better, you would need to make sure that it's oriented in a way that you're not gonna be able to stop your momentum on it. That's why we chose that hold. If you chose a bigger jug to try to sort of hit an easier grade, that's totally great. Just make sure that it is side pull enough to where you can't catch momentum that way. So I suppose the two ways that I'm going to try to cheat this is one, not use this hold and just dyno straight to this. I don't think it works, but we'll try it. And the other one is to skip this one and dyno straight to this. Full disclosure, I'm probably not going to fully commit to just jumping to this. The way that it's oriented, I either see myself face planting on the mats or hurting my shoulder. So the first method did not work. When I caught maybe about a pad. This distance is so big, I'm not holding myself out on a pad. There's too much momentum to control. The second method, it's not happening. So there is another type of paddle, or at least what I would consider a paddle. Maybe it's not, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, follow us on Instagram, check out our Patreon, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time.